Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. It's Tuesday night basketball. It's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder up against the Sacramento Kings. And now let's get to Sacramento to listen in on Kevin Harlan for today's broadcast.
Of a late game closer.
His road trip with the Thunder kicking things off here in this one. Still trying to find that groove they had last year. They'd like to grab hold of some new momentum and get closer, Steve, to where they were a season ago.
Well, I think for Oklahoma City, they've really scuffled just a bit to get out of the gates here. Not been a clean start at all for them. They're still trying to find their best side.
And like you said, Clark, it's still early. But with their sights firmly set on winning a championship, Clark, I mean, the spotlight is on this team. And the other clubs around the league are looking for weaknesses.
And the basket by Rubio.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts, it's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
Here's Aldridge. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact.
Westbrook kicks to Cephalosha. The dish to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. And finished off by Westbrook. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
And Young kicks to McLemore. And Durant with the block. Just
How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful. Wow. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here is Aldridge after the miss from Cephalosha. Rubio the pass to Aldridge. Now Young inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Got into the paint, was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups.
The feet to Young. From deep. No good. Nice D from Roberson. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game.
Man, what a play. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, more.
And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Ricky Rubio. And the rejection by Ibaka. Another shot. Turioff. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Westbrook drives in. That's good. Later in the season.
Absolutely, Kevin. It sure does. I mean, because for the winners today, they now know what game plan brought them success. So they've got a blueprint for the next meeting. For the losers, it's back to the drawing board for adjustments.
Fredette dishes to Muhammad. This one for three. Good. Green for Jackson. Here's Fisher. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. For his Doris.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively.
The importance of communication here. Guys have to be taught helping each other out, making sure they know where the shooters are, ready to switch, and then get up in their face and challenge those shots.
Shabazz Muhammad out of UCLA, he has a scorer's mentality, a spot-up shooter, but also the ability to put the ball on the floor once or twice, shoot a floater, get to the rim. This is a guy who just knows how to score. Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The drive by Green leads him in there, and it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Green. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night. Jackson against Green. Trying his luck deep, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
He kicks it to Muhammad. Pass to Plumlee. Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked by Adams. But he gets it back, and stolen by Fisher. The pass to Jackson. Green with the block. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fredette's running. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Plumlee's got his second basket.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
And the dunk by Jackson. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
And here comes Muhammad. And here's Fredette for 3. No good. And so both teams trading buckets. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Derek Fisher out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Perkins, and it's Durant, and it's Adams, and Westbrook against Rubio. Back to Young. Shot from the wing, and that one's good. Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge, and stolen by Turioff. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
As you know, guys, Kevin Durant was the runner-up to LeBron James in MVP voting last. MVP voting 3 times. I came in second in the finals. I'm tired of being second. And as for his friendship with LeBron, Durant said,
After this one, that'll be at home. That will complete this 4-game homestand. That's good.
Pick his spots pretty well.
McLemore with the ball. Now defended by Cephalosha. Rubio outside. The steal. Here's Roberson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And he just loves to work on the game and continue to refine his skills. He's a joy to watch.
Feeds to Muhammad. Muhammad gets a screen from Turioff. Muhammad dishes to Turioff.
Man, that was unreal. Hark it up. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the
Potential to be an excellent player in the NBA.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Turioff. Josh McRoberts comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gerald Green in for McLemore.
How nice.
Plumlee, the pass to Fredette. Inside, tries to save it. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. A shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. And back to Muhammad. His father played collegiately at USC, and even before he had children, he had planned to help them become professional athletes.
And he's guided Muhammad's development all along, enrolling Shabazz in the best basketball schools and creating the just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
And the rejection by Plumlee. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fredette kicks to Green. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Learning what it's going to take to play that NBA-style defense down low. It's understanding what your opponents are trying to do and then being physical.
Fredette dishes to Green. Misses the three. Thunder trailing by 6. And that one's good. Westbrook.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Fredette kicks to Green. He passes to Pekovic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you talk about strength and physicality at the center position. Pekovic is right there with anybody. And he's got an imposing game. Reminds me a little bit of Marc Gasol in that regard. He can use that strength to power you down low, but he's also got some skill as well.
You know, that's an interesting comparison. I love how he always battles, Steve. A terrific offensive rebounder. Gets a lot of stickbacks. Very tenacious. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three from Fredette. And good on the basket. Took it. Fredette's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Sefolosha passes to Westbrook. Here's the dish to Gomes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Got it up. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. That'll do it for the first half. Kings lead by 9. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see if we can spice up your Tuesday night with a little halftime report. The Kings playing well up to the break. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere, around the rim, downtown, mid-range. How do you want it? Thaddeus Young coming up big for him. He's got 8 points and also has been a factor with his rebounding. And still in this, the Thunder hanging around. Starting off on the right foot this young season, they're definitely playing well. Russell Westbrook has been outstanding. At the break, 16 points, and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And now let's go around the NBA.
Teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Nikola Pekovic, McLemore. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wilkins kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Fisher. 6 to shoot. Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those.
That's good. Young's got 11 points.
Defensive end of the floor.
Ibaka with the screen on Young. Off the pick. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Derek Fisher. Young passes to McLemore. Rubio outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's one thing to intimidate with your play, and it's another to get in the face of a player's shot you just blocked. Last season, Ibaka took it.
Feistiness. You like that from your big men. You want them to be tough.
Showing emotion.
Exactly. As long as you control the emotion.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. All alone. And he nails the jumper. Westbrook's got 20. Timeout called by the Kings. Comes in for Thaddeus Young. Gerald Green, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Ricky Rubio. Fredette gets the bucket. He kicks to McRoberts. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick. Feeds it to Muhammad. Off target from 3-point range. Thunder trailing by 8. Left side, Westbrook. Kicks to Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's
now Thunder took Westbrook at the 4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but tell you what, you redo the draft right now, and he has a legitimate case of being the #1 pick.
Kings leading now by 6. Here's McLemore. Durant with some nice D. Thunder shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Westbrook passes to Fisher. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Rubio outside. Durant against Mbamute. It could go. Can't get it to fall. And offensively. Thunder trailing by 6. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Derek Fisher out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. Thaddeus Young on the wing. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Clock at 4. And Rubio kicks to Aldridge. And that one's good. And now a 10-point Kings lead for Derek Fisher. Cephalosha kicks to Westbrook. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Westbrook's got 22 points.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And so here's Sacramento. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here is Mbamute.
That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose it.
That kind of a day.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Thunder trailing by 11. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Courts and equipment and coaching around the continent, so you would expect more and more players to come to the league from Africa.
Kang and Mbamute and Hashim Thabit. We got some notable players in the league from there. And Young backs in. Good on the shot. Young's got 4 this quarter.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Thunder trailing by 10. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. He's in for McLemore. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Ricky Rubio. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Scott Brooks was discussing with his players. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. Defensively, get us stops and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Good. 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And Young slams it home.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks... Fisher dishes to Perkins. He passes it to Cephalosha. Good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Fredette kicks to Pekovic, and he slams it one-handed. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin. Work inside.
Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cephalosha's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Dangerous in the backcourt than Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. To the middle. Roberson. That one goes. Count it. Instrumental in securing financing for the new arena. And Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle had made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate, and I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years. They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
And there's a whistle that goes on Luke Richard Mbamute. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Perry Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. Ryan Gomes is checked in for Cephalosha. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Jackson kicks to Gomes. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Ryan Gomes.
Free throw, no good for Gomes. The Kings have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. There's McLemore, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Both free throws good for McLemore. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Gomes. Poked away. It's stolen by McLemore. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Sundays Park, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Thaddeus Young.